Hello, my dears. Hello, hello, hello. So, something really strange happened because I only wanted to make a divine masculine general reading, but here, where you see the gap, a card fell out, and I suddenly felt that someone interfered at this reading, and so I made it longer to see what's happening here, who is this, what she wants or he wants to say. So I'm trying to interpret what I can see in the cards, okay? So let's see first the DM's reading, okay? I used the Fin de Siècle Keeper card, and the first card was Community, then Change, Message of Concern, Courtship Journey, Bad Health in Reverse, Main Male. Here was the false person. And the last card was Gift. So this is the original DM reading. And what I see in the card, no, sorry, it wasn't a general reading. It was a special DM reading. So I know about him that he is married and have children, okay? So first the community card and then the journeys under it. Then comes the change with bad health in reverse, message of concerns and the main male. So this is divine masculine, okay? Good looking, right? And the message of concern. I will show you later all the cards when it turns. It has its turns, okay? Courtship and gift under this. So let's see what this was meant to be. Community card to me means the family of his, or all the people he is surrounded around, or he has responsibilities for, or a bigger family like followers or so. And there is a change in his life which is clearly seen in these 8 cards. I think he is in a situation, but he longs for another situation. And I am concerned because the journey card is here and also the change card, which tells me he really wants to change his recent state of marriage or the family situation or his job situation. The change card, you can see a car and someone is packing lots of baggages here, and it seems like someone arrives or someone is departing right now, right? So I think he is in a in-between state, maybe between 2 houses, maybe wanting to move out, and also he wants a journey. Maybe he's in a 3-party situation, so he, he has a wife with kids, for example, but he also has the main woman, the main female, shouldn't be a woman, it can be a man too. But in this situation, I clearly see that this might be the divine feminine, so his love. And what I see here, he wants to send her a message about these changes in his life, or at least what he would love to make because he loves her or because of approaching to her. Okay? Approaching because changing and journeying, maybe also the gift. Gift card is also about approaching, but the clearest card is to me is the courtship. So I think main male, I mean divine masculine, is in love with divine feminine, but stuck in a marriage. But he wants to change this stucking situation. He wants to come out because he felt bad. And in this COVID era, we can also think of that someone got infected, maybe he himself or someone in the family, or just at all he felt bad in this in-between situation. He wanted to go, but he doesn't want to go. He wants to go for his love, but he doesn't want to leave his family, or his kids, and so on, and the people who is responsible for. But as bad health in the reverse, it shows me that he has got his decision, and yes, he wants to go for his love and be happy. But of course, it's not real happening. I think all these cards are just what he's thinking or what he desires to do. So maybe these are his thoughts and feelings. But when this false person popped out, false person to me is his wife. I think we can call her karmic because when a divine masculine is with a karmic, it means they both have lessons to teach to each other. Okay? So karmic plays a very important part of his life. And also divine masculine plays a very big lesson or a teacher kind of role in karmic's life. But I wasn't sure if this was a karmic, so I pulled more cards for that. I'm trying to make more places here, because suddenly I felt that maybe this wife wants to talk or tell something, because tarot reading or oracle cards pulling works with energies, and these energies are real, even if we can't really have any, how should I say this, so when you are not sure but still it can happen. Okay, so I pulled to the fourth person because I wanted to know who this is, a friend, a false friend, or a strange family members, or who else. But as soon as I saw the privileged lady, I immediately thought, yes, it is. This another energy is or might be the wife, the karmic. So, which was interesting for me that this imprisoned card, I think last reading it was for DM and his feelings, but now this is for the karmic. So she also feels imprisoned in this strange situation, this ending a marriage or not wanting to end this marriage. but there is some stuck energy in their marriage, okay? Stuck energy. If there are kids, and there are, it also can mean that having the common kids make the situation harder or more difficult. And I think this major woman is the divine feminine, who should or must be older than maybe the divine masculine too. Who knows? Usually it can mean an older woman around her, like her mom or an older sister, or the divine masculine's mother, so someone older but mature, a person who has wisdom. Okay, so I pulled cards for the imprisonment because I wanted to know what this imprisonment about, and then some cards for this major woman, but it couldn't stop. So as I shuffled, the cards just falling out, and I just went with the flow. And I still have for another cards, and also I wanted some clarification for especially this one, but you know, it's not the end yet. I hope you have a little bit more time to watch this through if you want. So let's see what cards I got for the imprisonment. I'm trying to take all of them. So the first one, I think it is, yes, it is about the marriage, or their marriage, or maybe how she feels in this marriage. Okay. Ace of Wands. Usually it's a passionate card, passionate beginning, and lots of sexual energy. But I think this sexual energy, which could be the basis for their connection, is not there anymore, or is got lowered. Okay, so if this was the basis, now this basis is not over, but like turn around, like this card. Okay, this card clearly shows that this is about their marriage. So it started as a beautiful connection. Maybe they felt their each other's divine counterpart. So maybe they both felt that this was the love, the one's love, or the marriage with the one, and they felt they would have a very beautiful life together. But as a divine masculine has fallen in love with divine feminine, and now it seems that their marriage is over. She can feel like this. See, Five of Pentacles, as you see, they are out of the cold, they are ill, they are poor. So this is how this karmic is feeling now, and I am impressed by the depicting, because it's a mother with a child. So I think she both have the loss in, it's a monetary loss if this marriage will be over, and also who will take care this family if this divine masculine will let them out in the cold. I'm not sure whose energy is this, but Knight of Wands is someone who is led by his passion, but is suddenly then turns back and then comes again and then turns back. He wants to confess his love and passion, then no, I'm afraid, I'm going away. So this is a special in and out connection. And as this is now the karmics reading, I feel might be she also wants to finish this marriage. If she has someone else, I don't know. It's not really important concerning this special reading, okay? But there is an unsure feeling on her part too. Finish it or not, go or not, go for it or let it go. So she also has some stalemate states. And also I pulled some more keeper cards, and strange, but after mature man, a mature woman, the mature man came out, but in reverse, which tells me that this Knight of One energy, this in and out, I don't know what I want to do, but I want what I want to do. It's like an immature man, right? Because it's in the reverse. So this two card is somehow similar to me. Might be he wants to level up to divine feminines, spiritual level, or I don't know what he exactly realized that. I will soon show these clarification cards. I just wanted to tell you that it was like a pair. It's a couple, mature woman, mature man, but mature man is not ready yet. So let's see what are the clarification cards for this mature woman, because as you remember, I didn't know if this is an older woman like a mother or the divine feminine. So I pulled some cards. I will tell you soon. Just let me put them down. Yes, so let's see the cards first, right? So King of Wands is usually for me a state of the divine masculine when he is okay. But now this King of Wands is not a passionate leader anymore, not an attractive. Maybe he's an attractive still, but I think he lost his confidence, or there's something with his confidence. I think he has to do something with his self-image. Maybe because I see here the Page of Pentacles and the Knights, and maybe later I will find some more things. So right now he is not ready. Not ready for decision, not ready for let go this marriage, not ready for choosing the divine feminine. It's definitely the divine masculine, but maybe this is how this karmic sees him concerning this triangle here, okay? So he is not confident right now. I don't know if she sees the divine masculine or the divine feminine in her. Let's see what the other cards are. But sometimes I feel these cards are about the divine counterparts connection and how she, the karmic, sees it, okay? maybe she knows that, or either they have an earlier connection, of course, because they had to meet first and realize that they are each other's divine counterpart, right? But also it can mean inner child. Also it can shows that someone here or each parties have children. But to me, this also is a soulmate card, but it was in the reverse. Also, it's nostalgia. So maybe she can't see on his masculine this that he could or wanted to approach to this divine feminine. And also she knows that because of the COVID, he doesn't have too much money. Also because she has issues with monetary issues with him, maybe a common firm or something monetary contract, I feel. So if the divine masculine goes to this divine feminine, he can't really offer her anything, or karmic says she won't have anything because I'll take care of that. Also, this emperor and empress, this is the absolute divine feminine and divine masculine energy, but as they are in the reverse, to me it shows that originally they thought, the karmic and the divine masculine, that they are the divine couple, but now it seems it was just an illusion, and this woman is the real empress, and his man, his husband, is the real divine feminine. So to me it feels like as if she knows that yes, they are meant to be together. Okay, so to me it's like I don't know. Okay, let's see first the last card here. This is 9 of Wands. This is called the Wounded Warrior, who has got over lots of fights, has wounds, but the hardest things are behind his back. But as it is in the reverse, it means that they are not finished this decision process between ending or continuing their marriage, or what to do with the situation. But both of them is defending themselves, to me. To me it seems. Okay, so let's see more. I still get these 4 cards because I felt that she wants to tell me more, or maybe not she, maybe her higher self. But let's see what will happening with her. Family room is absolutely like the community card for divine masculine. Karmic is worrying about what will their family life will be if the divine masculine just left for the divine feminine, and they will be staying there in that house in which they live together, or they should move, or what to do, and how will be the kids. He is a very good father, and great father, and what to do when he is with another woman, how the kids will go on with it. Will they be wounded? Will they be hurt? I don't know. But I think she really was thinking about to talk or to write to this divine feminine, maybe to step up or just to beg her or just to send her to the hell. I don't know. But she was really concerning sending a message or talking with divine feminine and telling her all these kind of things, because she feels that their marriage was beautiful, but then this divine feminine were coming and just destroy everything which was so happy between them. But I don't think it's true, because nobody can destroy a really strong connection. A strong connection stays together because that has a real basis. If a third party can come in, then there is no real basis. I'm sorry to say this, but I have some experiences about that. So, what else she wanted to tell or just think about? If this divine masculine leaves them, they might not poverty, but this convenient, maybe luxurious life will be over. I don't know if this karmic has a real job at all, or he was just she was just a mother with kids at home. I don't really know all the parts, but I don't really want to to get to know more about that. Sorry, because I also right now I feel a bit too intimate to look into this connection. But she absolutely sees their marriage is going over. So it's over. She also knows this. Maybe she is denying it, but deep in her heart, she knows that it's over. Never can continue, because they no more have a common basis. Maybe it was lacked before. So I just asked some cards to clarify this. And I bought these 3 cards. Devil. You see, it's similar a bit to the Lover's cards, but the Lover's card is a light card and an angel are between Adam and Eve. But as you see, this a man and woman feels like being chained, but look, not for the devil. He doesn't really lead them. He just let them be chained by their own desires, by their own addictions, by their own not too nice characteristics. I think here the devil card shows that their connection was based on sexual desire. I wouldn't say it's like a sex addiction, but it can be. Also, this card also shows codependent relationships. Might be they both have some family backgrounds or childhood experiences where they both see how their parents' relationships worked, and they are now repeating those patterns, those ancestor patterns in their own connection. And as you see, they might not be good partners for each other's. Maybe One party pull out the worst from the other and vice versa. So I don't think it was a happy marriage, really. At that time, when Divine Feminine met, when Divine Masculine met Divine Feminine, the marriage was like this, a little bit in bad health. Remember the Keeper card? So this was the first card, Chariot. Again, a card which is about traveling, which is about balancing out the yin and yang, the material and spiritual, the inner feminine and masculine energies. This is a very confident, willpower, action focused happening, which this card shows me. So this is another confirmation for me that maybe this karmic wasn't happy in this marriage either. So as if she longs for breaking it and start anew or something. So it's a very quick, powerful energy. So maybe she also wants out of this marriage. But they both are waiting to see what will happen, how to choose, how to decide, how to fulfill their own wish, even if they will broke, or maybe will be broken too. I mean, like monetary. Okay. So, as I've never felt any other situation like this, because now I'm suddenly in a third-party reading, I was just asked Spirit or her higher self what else she wants to tell me. If there is something more, and I got some other cards, I will show you all of them, okay? But I need some place again, because there is so many informations here. Such deep inside of a connection. When I started to learn tarot, I was really amazed. How deep is this? How can it show so well what is deep inside of me or deep inside of them? How can it be? Okay, let's see what other messages were arrived here. So, I think the karmic first wanted to let's make peace, let's think it over. You know, we have common children, so don't make them hurt. Let's find out how to save our marriage. But as this is in the reverse, it showed me that maybe this divine masculine was too obstinate, or has already made his decision to leave this connection. So this peace offer wasn't accepted. Yeah, okay. So also I think they were a little bit bored in this connection. So though they both thought first when they got married that they are each other's counterpart, divine counterpart, as times went by, they somehow felt, no, not this is mine, not this is mine. So it's a bored or contemplating card. See, there is a divine offer, but it was rejected because these old cups were looking at, maybe ignored the divine offer. Might be also karmic. has a divine offer in her third party situation. I don't know. I'm not interested in that. Okay. But this Four of Cups is in the reverse, which to me still, they are bored in this marriage, but maybe they deny this, don't want to accept their own feelings or her own feelings in this marriage. Page of Wands is like a message from karmic to the divine feminine. Oh, what do you want from him? Can't you see he's an immature person who is looking at his, you know what? So, who he is led by his passion. Let's have this nice. But he is like a kid, like a child. He's immature. Maybe he is too passionate, but also overwhelmed by his own feelings. He's like a moody person. But also, to me, it can show that this divine masculine wants to talk with divine feminine, and she knows it. Maybe she does everything not to let this communication between them. So Queen of Pentacles to me is usually the karmic herself, because she's a good mother. She's a nurturing person. She has lots of goodwill for others, especially if it's all about having a family, being a good mother, getting money enough and spending them right. So she is a kind of a counterpart for divine masculine, who to me seems deep dove deep in material issues like money. Okay, they are so much concerned about money, and also she also wants to have this happy family, but I don't think she could have with this divine masculine. She also deserves to be happy. Okay, maybe as they are each other's karmic counterparts, it means that they contracted before birth to teach each others to be not codependent anymore, not too materialistic anymore, and see the divine, not only the material. Okay, and I think there is only just some last spools, because I asked her what else she feelings, what she will do or is going to do, or just tell me what she wants. Okay, and these cards all came out, but this is the last message. Okay, and here I really felt that it's not the karmic anymore, but her higher self, because it was so full of wisdom. Okay, maybe you will see from these cards what I saw and will understand why I say this. I was kind of happy because I realized that sometimes we earthly people don't really see through what the divine is planning with us. So we can't really see the big divine machines, how it works. We just feel we are not happy, or oh, my man wants to leave me because over another woman and how bad it is for me, but maybe it should have happened, or it must have happened, so as to be real happy for both parties. And for me, when a connection is over, it's like they both they both learn their lessons, so they can let go each other to go for a higher level of their life. So it's like for growing, you know. Maybe it's painful, but it is, I'm sure it's for growing. Maybe you won't see right there when you are in a painful situation like this, but later somehow you will see not the puzzle pieces, but the whole picture, why all this happened. Okay, so let's see the other messages. It was not like that, but I just make it simpler now. So 2 of Wands means the Divine Masculine is not undecisive anymore. He absolutely knows what to choose and what to go for. And maybe he told this to the karmic, and it caused, I think, the last tower. I don't think their marriage was really happy earlier either, before the Divine Feminine comes between them. I think this was just the last drop in the full glass of water, right? So the tower, what does it mean? It's a sudden change, a break-up or a breakthrough. Because to me, tower moment is then when something that has no real or true foundation is breaking down. Because you can't lie too long, you can't wear masks, and I don't mean the COVID-19 masks, but all the characteristics you change when you are different communities, you know. So they both had to see themselves as they are in real, and that they can't live with this false characteristic, this false personality anymore. They both had to be authentic, okay? But this marriage was broke down by this tower, and karmic doesn't see any hope for healing this marriage. Star card in reverse. It's total like giving up. Okay, she understands now what's happening. Maybe can't accept yet, but seeing that there is no hope for each other with her husband, it seems to me that she understands the situation, maybe not accept it yet. Of course, if she knows about Divine Feminine, might be she is learning about her. It might mean two different things, like stalking her social media, or understanding her characteristic. Maybe she wants to level up too. So this is a learning card for me now, not a stalking card or a wanting to communicate card, but also that maybe she wants to tell her opinion about Divine Feminine, okay? But to me it's like learning. She's learning. Why is she better than me? Why he is so obsessive with her. Okay. Another end, the world is going to the end, but not yet, because I don't want this for animal around God's throne, you know, means that you have learned everything. But as this is in the reverse, it means to me not the end of the connection yet, or maybe the connection is over, but her learning process is not yet over. Maybe she still thinks that if she offer something nice like earlier, like sexuality, or you know, we have kids and how many beautiful memories does we have, so it's like a love affair. But I think she is absolutely ready to use magical power too. Look, here's the magician and also the high priestess. The secret knowledge, you know, intuition, telepathy. So this two cards to me shows that she is ready to use this magic power, you know. I mean, like she is asking for spell breakers or tarot readers, but I don't think tarot readers can break a spell or put a spell. They are not tarot readers anymore in my eyes. Okay, if you interfering in other people's life with gray or black magic, it will turns to you, you know. What goes around turns around. So I think it's a little bit, she plays a little bit dangerous if she does this. But it means that she also has everything as the magician to make her own life, her own fate better. So her fate is in her own hands. Maybe this is what she needs to learn. And that also she needs to follow her intuition. Our higher self inside is leading us, helping us to grow spiritually. Maybe this is what she has to accept in the end. Right now she feels betrayal and of a painful cycle. She felt trapped by her own thoughts, but this is self-made. Okay, so it's not the outside world which makes you think you are burdened, but it's your own mind who plays with you, because you yourself ties yourself up. Okay, this Knight of Swords usually is someone who is rushing to talk about something, but I think it's not. It's like the divine interference to me. Like something it has or is happening in her life which shows her, hey, you must learn, you should grow, you must change your life, and you can, you are able to, you have everything and our help. To me now, this person is not just a knight, but maybe like Saint Michael, you know, the archangel from God to help her or help this whole situation. Eight of Pentacles means she is starts to work on herself, or her higher self soon lead her to work on herself. But I think she will grow too. Slowly they will stabilize their life. Maybe life itself will offer something stable for her soon, because she will have learned all her spiritual lessons. This card is also about marriage or divorce, as you take it as resonates. But to me, right here, right in this situation, means that she is learning her spiritual lesson and she's growing, and oh my god, this is such a beautiful reading, even if it's included a third party or a triangle love reading. But to me it's so beautiful. If you understand this divine will, it's absolutely amazing and just make you oh my god, right? And look, if she is ready with all her lessons, then she can start a brand new life, a much happier life, even if with kids. Somehow I feel the divine is taking care of all these three peoples, or maybe including their family members, and all the parties has got a chance to start a new cycle of their life, if they are as pure-hearted as this fool in this picture. So they somehow have they have to let their inner child or their inner divine leader to lead them through the next level of their life, because it's like getting another chance for a happier life. And look, this happier life will be very stable and fulfilling materially too. And this is the Nurturer King, the counterpart of Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is the another card for Divine Masculine. King of Wands and King of Pentacles absolutely describes Divine Masculines to me. And I want to finish only with the bottom card, which was Judgment. I think judgment is not the last day of humanity. Judgment is that when you have experienced a life cycle and you're feeling like that, to be dead, right? Then the divine teaching will make you understand that this is your new possibility. When you feel that everything is over and your life hasn't, and then there is the trumpet sounds, which is an inner calling, a divine calling to be your better version, to follow your inner voices, to level up to your higher self, to be your very best. So this is what, especially in this reading, this card means. You have to finish judging yourself because you did the best on that level earlier what you could. But now, as you are learning and growing inside, you understand more and your judgment is changing too. So you might be judged too by outsider people or by own family, or maybe your inner parent voice nagging you, when we use it very nicely. But this means you are over with this earthly or materialistic or 3D world judgment. When you are balanced out with yourself, then you are not interested in others' judgment, because you have your own inner rebirth. It's interesting that the death is here. That is a transformation too. So transformation and rebirth is the most beautiful, and especially for such a difficult reading like this was. So I think it was a beautiful reading. It was like really like a higher self talking, or wisdom, or the divine wisdom. And I really hope all the party in this reading, so including the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and this karmic, and their family, or kids and friends, will have understand what's happening in this energy, and they all, with this inner enlightenment, will be much more happier and the best version of themselves. Thank you. Bye bye.